Praise your holy name, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. That's what name we coming in, brothers. And we're gonna get a quick one down before I go to the job. And this one is called Speaking Evil. You know, some brothers like to speak evil of other brothers, you know. And that's to sow discord. Yeah, some brothers, they be sowing discord amongst other brothers. And this is the meaning of to sow discord. Is to say and do things which cause a group as a whole to distrust one another and begin to argue and then to fight. Usually the sower is acting as if he did not try to cause an argument. Sowing discord is something done in secret by deceit and serpentry, sneakiness, gossip, and lies. Yeah, so some brothers, that's all they about is sowing discord amongst the brethren. You know, and we're going to have some of them in the camp, you know. It's always one of them that's trying to sow discord amongst the brother because nothing's going right in his life. So he want to make everybody else miserable with him. But the Most High don't like that. That's what the Most High hate. So let's move along. We go into Sirach 3:24. For many are deceived by their own vain opinions, and an evil suspicion has overthrown their judgment. You know, so, you know, fuck your feelings. You know, we don't give a fuck about your punk ass feelings because you feeling down and out. We all going through something, you know. So just because you going through something, you want to drag us all through it? Man, fuck your feelings, punk. Yes, we go into Deuteronomy 29 and 29. The secret things belongs unto the Lord our God, our power. But those things which are revealed belongs unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. So we got to learn this word, we got to keep this word, and we got to teach this word. Job 24 and 3, 13, 24 and 13. They are of those that rebel against the light. They know not the ways thereof, not abiding in the path of thereof. Let me say that one more time. They are those that rebel against the light. They know not the ways thereof, nor abide in the paths thereof. You know, they hate the Most High. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do right. They don't fear the Most High, you know. And to fear the Most High is the key to understanding, is the wisdom. If you fear the Most High, that's the first step to wisdom and understanding. But those that don't fear Him, they rebel against Him. Psalms 49 and 15. But Yahweh will redeem my soul from the power of the grave, for He shall receive me. You know, if we die because of this truth, you know, so be it, you know. We enter to the fullest, you know. It's one way in and no way out. Psalm 68 and 20. He that is our Yahweh, He that is our power, is the power of our salvation. And unto Yahweh the Lord belongs the issues from death. You know, like I said, if we kill for this ministry, we the sheep, not the lions. You know, so we don't behave like a lion out there. We behave like sheep. You don't see sheep going after nobody. Rah, rah, rah. There he is, there he is, there he is. No, we're the sheep. Remember that, brothers. We're sheep. We're not lions out there, even though we're rude in speech, but not in wisdom. Psalms 91, 1 and 2. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust. You know, so we trusting in this knowledge, and we trusting in Him. You know, we trusting in His word. So trust in the Most High. Proverbs 1, 1 through 4. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel. To know wisdom and instruction is to perceive the words of understanding. To receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment and equity. To give substitute to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. We supposed to display discretion, you know, blend in like a serpent, in and out, you know, righteous, deceitfulness. We can be righteous and deceitful, sharp, shy, artful, cunning, crafty, wise. You know, we in a righteous way we can be them. You know, so when we out in them highways and byways, you know, don't start the trouble with the people. You know, we out there to give it to them and serve it to them. You know, we sheep, so let them about their way. You know, if they be stiff-necked and keep walking, let them walk. They're marked. Proverbs 6 and 14. Forwardness is in the heart. He devises mischief continuously. He sows discord. So that's somebody that's into mischief continuously. You know, he always, you know, into something, into some bullshit. He's sowing discord, you know, everywhere he go, because ain't nothing right in his life or in his home. So he want to bring it to anywhere he can, because he's miserable inside. But all you have to do is fast and get them demons up out of you, bruh. Proverbs 6 and 19. A false witness that speaks lies, and he that soweth discords among brothers. You know, so the Most High hate that. You know, a false witness that speak lies, and he that soweth discords among brothers. You know, that's that evil speaking. You know, speaking evil amongst to another brother, telling this brother that and telling this brother that. For now they thinking evil of him because you speaking, you know, lies, you know, and sowing discord among the brethren. When all this brother doing is trying to continue with his walk. But since he keeping away from you and your bullshit, so now you want to bring some bullshit into his life. You know, you want to sow discord all around him, for nobody won't like him, just because he don't want to kick it with you and your foul ways. Proverbs 17 and 9. A man's heart divides his ways, but the Lord directs his steps. So, that ain't even a verse. That's 16:9. But we gonna talk about that. A man's heart divides his ways, but the Lord diverse his ways, but the Lord directs his steps. So you can think you gonna go this way and go that way, but the Lord is guiding your steps this way, that way. But the 9th verse is, he that covers a transgression seeks love, but he that repeats a matter separates friends. So we seeking love. We ain't trying to separate friends out here, but some brothers, they repeat a matter and separate friends. That's that evil speaking. Some brothers love to, sow discord, and usually the sower is acting as if he's not trying to cause an argument. So he in a cut, watching it go down, he done planted the seeds in the other brothers, and now the other brothers finna go at the other brother, and he acting like he ain't had nothing to do with it. And that's the same brother. He'll walk with that brother, talk with that brother, kick it with that brother, and act like he ain't just brought all that mischief towards him, Proverbs 26:4. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. So, you dealing with people of the world, don't show emotions, to those in the world. Don't answer a fool to his folly, like, all right, I can dig it, and keep on moving, But some brothers, when you don't answer them in a folly, that's when they try to go after you more, this nigga didn't answer my question, But don't answer a fool to his folly. Proverbs 29:11. A fool utters all his mind, but a wise man keep it in till afterwards. So that guy that's always talking, he a fool. He's the fool. Keep away from him. Jeremiah 9:4. Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother, for every brother will utter subsistence, and every neighbor will walk in slander. Take heed every one of his neighbor. So, your neighbor, you know who's your neighbor. And trust ye not in any brother, for every brother will utter substance, and every neighbor will walk in slander. So, every brother ain't your brother. Trust ye not any brother. That's what he said. That's what the words say. But, we get to kicking it with the brothers, so much, and, we let our guard down and, starting to trust. But the words say, trust ye not any brother. Amos 3:7. Surely ye, the Lord, power will do nothing, but he reveals his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So, his servants, the prophets, he gonna reveal what's going on to his servants, the prophets. So you can't sneak nothing past us, The prophets, they gonna catch on one way or another that hold down. This brother on some bullshit right here. You know, you can't. The Lord would do nothing, but surely the Lord would do nothing, but He reveals His secrets unto His servants, the prophets. So He gonna reveal, you know, if something's going down or if somebody trying to pull a quick one. He gonna reveal it to His prophet. His prophet gonna catch on. His prophet ain't slow. His prophets is smart and sharp. You think they slow. We might be poor, you know, in the flesh, in the money, but we rich in spirit. We know what's going on. He done prepped us for this. You know, before we got into this word, He prepped us through this world. He didn't make us squares out there. We was pimps, we was players, we was hustlers, we was thieves, we was killers, we was gang members. He prepped us for knowing knowledge before we got in this word. So you ain't gonna be coming through the camps, you know, and think that you can sow discord amongst the brothers, and cause we gonna catch on. We gonna catch on to your slick ass. Matthew 5:9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of the power. So you blessed if you a peacemaker and not trying to start shit. You some people want to see the fight, want to see the arguments, want to see what's going on over there. What happened? You know, but the peacemaker, hey, nah, y'all cut that out, man. Y'all shouldn't be doing that, man. Love one another, man. You know, it wasn't worth all that, man. Put the gun away. Matthew 12:36 and 37. But I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by the words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. You know, so don't be babbling. You know, your words shall condemn you. You know, so don't be speaking evil of another brother, because them words will catch up with you and condemn you. Matthew 18:15 through 20. Moreover, if any thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his faults between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou shalt gain thy brother. You know, so if a brother did something, you know, that you don't feel is cool, go to him and tell him. You know, don't run and tell the other brother, oh, look at him, this is what he done. Nah, go to him and tell him his faults, you know. And then if he hear you out, he's like, you know, like, I mean, you right about that, man. You know, you done gained a brother. But if ye will not hear thee, then take thee one or two more, that is the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, every word may be established. And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it until the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be until thee an heathen man and a publican. But verily I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever ye shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. You know, so, and if he neglect to hear them, you know, so, you know, if you have a disagreement with a brother in camp, you know, and instead of you telling him, you tell the camp leaders. You know, you telling the church before you told him. And then the church, the whole camp get on him, you know, embarrass him publicly, you know. Yeah, hey, Brother Jonathan, did you say this or do that? You know, so you embarrassing him publicly instead of bringing him to the side. and speaking to him, with 2 or 3 brothers, hey, Brother Jonathan, we need to speak to you about, about this situation that went on, and we want to get your side of the story of it, But if you go tell the other brethren, that's the church, and soon as he come, to the camp, and now he on camera, and now you telling him and embarrassing him, that's a cold thing, bring him, take him to the side and talk to him, don't put the camera on him and then, publicly embarrass him. That brother gonna feel, real bad about that. Like, damn, man, they put me on camera and embarrassed me, instead of, pulling me to the side and talking to me like a man, and let's get this problem resolved. They put me on camera, on public camera, and disgrace me. How you think that brother gonna feel? Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his faults between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou shalt gain thy brother. But if he hear not thee, then take with thee 1 or 2 more. That is the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses. Every word may be established. So, bring, 2 or 3 other brothers over there and talk to him. Instead of, hey, he on camera now. Now he's being publicly embarrassed. Luke 6:25. All because that brother had a little small problem with him. But he brought it to the other brothers instead of having a heart like a man to bring it to that other man. But instead, you want to run and tell the other brothers instead of having heart, I'm gonna talk to him, alone. But you scared, you got some sugar, you soft as tissue. So you want to run to the other brothers instead of talk to him man to man. Luke 6:25. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for you shall mourn and weep. Everything's a joke to our people, to death start knocking on their door, then it ain't no joke no more. When Yahweh shall come. 26. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. If they speak well of somebody, woe, unto them. Speak bad about, they speaking bad about is the real prophets. They speak bad about you, you know what I'm saying? That's the real, just like when that guy talking about, that DDG guy told the brother, I cook you, you know what I'm saying? That's speaking bad about the prophets, and to clear it up, when he say he'll cook you, that don't mean he'll joke on you, that mean he'll kill you. That's what cook mean. He'll put fire on you. He'll let that gat bust fire on you and cook you. That's what it did. That don't mean he'll joke on you when he say I'll cook you. That mean he'll put that fire on you and fry you. With them bullets. That's what it mean where he from. I cook that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That mean he'll kill you, bruh. So that means he threatened one of the prophets of the Most High. So he got it coming to him. He talking about he'll cook one of the Most High prophets. Just because he asked you, have you sold your soul? He said he'll cook you. That mean that gun, That means that he'll cook you. You know what I'm saying? Like Roman noodles, top ramen. They cook top ramens, and when they shoot somebody in the head, that means noodles. Yeah, I cook your noodles. And you see your brain spasms. They looking like noodles on the ground. That's what they mean. I'll cook you. So that don't mean he'll joke on you. That mean he'll cook you. So he threatened one of the most high prophets. So he got it coming. DDG. Luke 21:15-17. For I will give you a mouth of wisdom, which all your advisors shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinfolks and friends. And some of you shall they cause to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men by my sake. We're going to be betrayed, by everybody. When you serving the Lord, you ain't got no friends. And that's the same thing with this truth. You're gonna be betrayed by brethren, even in your camp. Luke 22:24. And there was also a strife among them, which of them should be accounted the greatest. So we find the disciples striving over who gonna be the greatest in the kingdom. And it's that strife is also, among the brethren who gonna be the greatest down here in the camp, So some brothers, they backbite other brothers because they trying to get on faster than he get on. But this ain't no sprint. This is a marathon, brother. So, the Most High gonna put all of us on if we right within the spirit, But we got strife on some brothers, that trying to get on quicker than lightning. Romans 13:13. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in riotness and drunkenness, not in chamberness and wantonness, not in strife and envy, So we ought to walk in, honestly, not in strife against each other, brother. Love thy brother, not being envious of each other, he's trying to move up quicker than me, something like that. 1 Corinthians 1:17-21. For Yahushua sent me not to baptize, but to preach the gospel, not with wisdom of words, lest I cross Yahushua should be made of none effect. For the preaching of the cross is them that perish foolishness. But unto us which are saved, it is the power of Yahweh. For it is written, I would destroy the wisdom of the wise and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise? Where is the scribes? Where is the disputers of this world? Has not the power made us foolish? The wisdom of the world, for after that, in the wisdom of power of the world, by wisdom knew not Yahweh. It pleases Yahweh by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. So we ain't speaking $1 million words. We come in plain speech, for you can understand us. Galatians 6:1. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in fault, if ye are spiritual, restore such as one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. So, if you find a brother in fault, don't go down on him hard, do it in meekness, consider thyself, lest thou also be tempted. Ephesians 5 and 11. And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reapprove them, you know. So have no fellowship with darkness. Don't have no fellowship with that bullshit. Philippines 2 and 1. 2 and 12. Wherefore, my beloved, yet ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You know, so, you know, you got to work out your own salvation. Don't be a busybody in his business and in his business. You work out your own self. You got enough dealing with your own self. Like me. That's why I don't get in people business. I got enough problems of my own. You know, so whatever he going through, if he asks my help, I help him. But if not, I'm trying to work out my salvation. Colossians 4, 5 and 6. Walk in wisdom towards them that are without. No, that I'm... 4 and what? Yeah, 5 and 6. Walk in wisdom towards them that are without. Redeem the time. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man. So you got to walk in wisdom out here. You can't be walking all like you is shitting it, you know. You know, answer every man with meekness, you know, not with, you know, that bullshit. James 4 and 11. This is the topic. Speak not evil one of another, brethren. He that speak evil of his brother and judge his brother, speak evil of the law and judge the law. But if thou judge the law, thou art not a doer of the law, but a judge. You know, so don't be speaking evil of your brother, man. That's not cool. You know, don't be speaking of evil of your brother in the camp. You know, speak of him in love. If you don't got no good things to say about him, don't say nothing. 1 Peter 2 and 1. Wherefore, laying aside all malice and all jealousy and hypocrites and envy and all evil speaking, you know, all that evil speaking, man, you know, that's not cool, man. Don't speak evil of your brother. And then try to kick it with him and talk with him and